Good day, welcome to the Gulf News Update for Wednesday, November the 26th. Here are the top stories at this hour. Protests spread across the United States and more than 2,000 National Guard troops were deployed in the St. Louis area to prevent a second night of rioting and looting. It's after a grand jury declined to indict a white policeman in the fatal shooting of an unarmed black teenager. President Barack Obama has appealed for dialogue. A revised labour law has been drafted allowing more Emiratis into the labour market, as well as applying labour laws to workers in free zones across the country. Sakar Gubash Saeed Gubash, Minister of Labour, told the Federal National Council that the revised labour law will bring the private sector's benefits on a par with those of the public sector in order to boost the presence of Emiratis in private businesses. A string of Syrian regime airstrikes on the Daesh's self-proclaimed capital, Raqqa, has killed at least 63 people, more than half of them civilians. The airstrikes were the deadliest by President Bashar al-Assad's air force against Raqqa since Daesh seized control of the city last year. Australian batsman Phil Hughes, who had to undergo an emergency operation in Sydney after being knocked unconscious by a bouncer in a Sheffield Shield match, continues to remain critical. Doctors will do brain scans today to assess the situation. Lebanese singer and actress Sabah, popularly known as the Diva of music in the Arab world, has died of an unspecified illness at the age of 87. Sabah, the first Arab singer to perform at Olympia in Paris, Carnegie Hall in New York, Piccadilly Theatre in London and the Sydney Opera House, has more than 50 albums to her credit and has appeared in 98 movies as well as a number of stage plays. Pakistani actress Veena Malik has expressed shock and disbelief at a verdict by a Pakistani anti-terrorism court sentencing her to 26 years in prison for blasphemy. A Pakistani court sentenced the owner of the country's biggest media group to 26 years in prison for broadcasting a show it said was blasphemous. And finally, the weather. The daytime temperature will be 31 degrees Celsius, falling to 23 tonight. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And as always, you can get the latest news on gulfnews.com.